everybody, it's Midnight Maven. I'm just back to give some updates on me and also some updates on you. Let's see here. For me, I say we're doing pretty good. We're healing, the face is healing. I'm doing an MRI later tonight to see if I'm gonna need surgery on my sinuses. I fought them kicking and screaming because I hate MRIs. I don't know about you guys, if you ever had an MRI where you have to put your head in the thingy and it's like you're gonna die. Like I'm claustrophobic, so I can't be sitting still for 20 minutes with that thing locked around my head. Last time I did it, I freaked out and I have PTSD from that trust. But they finally, were like, stop being a little and do it, and I'm finna do it. I'm fixing to do it. Let's see here. Okay. Should be here for about another week. A lot of medication, 2 arm thingies. Lots of time to delete some of my email accounts. That's why I have them deleting my apps, resetting up my life, picking which rehabilitation center to go to. And then after the rehabilitation center, I need to go to an out treatment, Alcoholics Anonymous treatment center for drug and alcohol or whatever. I haven't had many withdrawal symptoms. The only thing that hurts is my teeth. And that's from getting the 2 teeth pulled out, and plus from the virus of shingles. Which, by the way, it bears repeated. If you've had chickenpox when you were a kid and you haven't been vaccinated for shingles, this could happen to you. Granted, yes, I know my immune system was where should I stare? Should I stare? I always stare at myself, but I think I should stare right. I'm gonna stare at you guys now. Okay? I'm looking at you, kid. So basically, this will happen to you if it's hard not to stare at myself. Not because, trust, I don't want to stare at myself right now, but it's when I'm talking, it's hard to stare at the red light. Oh my God, I just reminded myself of T.S. Madison. She's like, bitch, if the red light is flashing, it must be on. Hello, YouTube land, Instagram land, Snapchat land, and all the glands across the land. This is your girl T.S. Madison, and I got something to say. Is the red light flashing? It must be. So let's get it popping. Had to. So yeah, have that done, and then if you haven't had chickenpox, make sure that you don't be around anybody that has shingles, because the people that did have chickenpox are more susceptible, I believe. Could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But if you haven't had chickenpox, you're not immune to it. It's, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a vaccine or like a flu shot. So somebody with shingles, like me, going around somebody right now that hadn't had chickenpox and is an adult, or maybe a kid too. If they haven't had chickenpox, yeah, I'd be their black plague. So enough of that. But just so you guys know, so I have a purpose, another purpose for coming on here. I forgot to add the last time I talked to you guys that I really want to reach out to everybody and see what you want to do. I have a lot of plans that I want to do, and I'm just going to do them, but some of them include short films, so YouTube short films. I used to do a little bit of that with my friend Joshua. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he used to write scripts, and then we made one called American Cruise Scheduling Nightmare. You can look that up. It's under Burzak. Burzak Industry, or I don't know. I'll try to leave a link below if you care. But doing stuff like that, like little mini movies over something, I think that would be really fun. Also, you know, I want to get into a LGBT outreach for kids, and I don't know, just things for the people that are less fortunate, volunteering, and figuring out how to make a nonprofit, or I want to be part of a nonprofit. And this is kind of a thing of saying, hello, if you guys are out there, I'm here. I want to start something, because I'll be fresh and ready to go by the end of this month. So for the tarot side of things, I have the Spirit Oracle deck, and I pulled the Cow Spirit number 15. I know it looks like the milk cow. I forgot what company that is. Miracles are excuse me. Miracles are endless. You're at a beautiful point in your life today. Also, real quick, let me just say this. Also, it's Taurus season. The sun is in its 12th house in Taurus. And so there's a lot of abundance happening for people who are doing it right. Sorry, I just got a text message. I'll worry about that later. For your needs are being met effortlessly in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you're proud to do and contribute. Those are the words that I didn't put in that first video. How am I contributing to my society? How am I showing up for them? How am I I'm a healer. I'm a healer and I'm a seer. I can see where your life is going, and I can't help myself from healing somebody who's, you know, maybe in denial about their situation. But just because I'm a healer doesn't mean I can heal myself. It's all these phenomenal, excellent doctors here at University Hospital in San Antonio. The ear, nose, and throat team, the stomach one. Basically, if this was Grey's Anatomy, they would have all the attendees. I have like 15 doctors working on me right now, and you know, they have just been so freaking great. Like, they talk to me, they don't talk down to me, they talk with me, and they teach me. And it's so great to be able to soak up their knowledge and the fact that they're here to make sure I'm okay. And for that, I am so grateful. And it just makes me want to pay it forward to whoever I can, and in a bigger way, and expand that. I want to jump right in to a volunteer place, say serving food. I want to give my camping equipment to somebody who's living on the street. I want to give away clothes, that, you know, canned goods, things like that. If I can, if any extra or stuff that I don't need, I want to give it away. Plus, I think that's a thing to think about too with us, is that around this season, at least for me, I need to simplify. I have way too much furniture at the house. I don't wear all the shoes that I have. I don't need to have as much tarot cards and things like that. Even though I love these things, I'm a kind of a hoarder, which is not good because it's gluttonous. Simplifying how many apps I have on my phone, simplifying how many emails I have. I have like 6 emails. What the hell do I need 6 emails for? So with that being said, simplifying, streamlining is something that's going to be a great tool moving forward for all of us. let my ADD ass get back to what I was saying here. Okay, contribute to the world and the activities that inspire you to nourish your soul. Cow spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment as well. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you love and joy and sustain you for a long time to come. So, because we're in Taurus season, Taurus is great at fortifying and really, this is Taurus. Taurus is just a cow with horns. They're not known for being the most innovative, but they are the hardest working, stubborn, but the hardest working on the docket. Now is also the time you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy, love, and sustain. And I just read that. To sustain you for a long time to come. I think it bears repeated as well. The more you share, the more you will manifest. Point in case. So be generous. Cow spirit promises you. Wow, I'm reading that all. I don't read. You know what it is? That's another thing that I'm resetting. Fuck it, I can't look at that thing. I have to look at myself, so I make sure that I have one chin. So I'm not looking at that anymore. But I'm still looking at you, kid. Okay. The more you share, the more you will manifest. So be generous. Cow spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. You know what it is too? Let me side note that too. I feel like sometimes we're like, oh, I want to just work, and I just want to work all the time, or I want to work at something all the time, or like say you're playing a slot and you keep, and you find out at the end of a couple, hours, oh shit, I just lost all my money, and I'm thinking stubbornly that I have to be paid out because I put so much energy into this. There comes a certain point where you know that those things are just, the fairy tale is the idea, or the idea that you're gonna get it because you have angstily, I think I just made up a word, have yearned for it, but in the back of your mind you know you would never get. God is going to change that for you, because he sure did for me, where he's going, you're going to get it, but you're not going to get it in the way that you think. So the good that you did will be distributed to you in the right time, and realize that you won't be left behind, because you're already here, just like that Britney Spears song where she masturbates. Sorry. See, I don't even feel, it's weird, I don't even like to talk, I don't like to talk doity. I'm a brand new born again. I know I shouldn't even joke about that, see? But I say that in like, I want to be more eloquent in the way I speak to people, and I want to be more serious because, time is precious, and so is, your energy. Cow spirit asks you to pay attention to how you nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit, because right now you are wobbling around like a newborn calf on its unsteady legs. Perhaps you've been spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet, YouTube, or obsessing over a relationship. All my friends, and not me, or at least I will never admit. Or choosing to eat food that is not healthy, or drugs, or alcohol. Whatever it is, you're being nudged to assess, how are you looking after your needs. Remember, the universe has your back. I'm just kidding, no, I didn't say that. Shout out to, man, not Glennon Doyle. Gabby. Forgot her last name. Gabby something. The universe has your back. Great lady. Gabrielle Bernstein. The universe has a way of reflecting back to you events and conditions that match how you treat yourself. Bam! I have not been treating myself well, so it reflected that. So now I take the extra time to take that bath, to shave calmly, slowly, to clean and whistle while I twerk, while I clean, and to relish in the small things like they got me prune juice, tastes like crap, but it makes me crap, and I'm grateful for that. So, Count Spirit reminds you that the universe wants to give you the very best. And I'm giving you the best that I got, baby. But needs you to do your part to participate and nourish your well-being. Heed her message and everything will shift in your favor. May the odds be forever in your favor. I just watched the series, the Hunger Games series. The second one. Ooh, bitch. It's real good. Y'all should see the series. Or come watch it with me on DVD. By the way, I'm going to be here for about another week in the hospital, and then, yeah, they're going to transfer me. So, also, by the way, thank you, everybody who has been messaging me and trying to reconnect. It means the world to me. Your words mean the world to me. And I think I'm going to make it after all. But for those who are in the same situation or some sort of variation of that, or have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to you. And love is what keeps people alive. And if that doesn't work, then it was their time that God needed them back up there. And that's where we all came from, and we're gonna go. And love is not just what drives a Subaru. It moves mountains. Let me leave you with this message. So right now we should be letting go of lust, grief-strickenness, shame, guilt, resentment, and because these values are outdated and just like, yeah, nah, they're coming to an end. It's like it's like the end of a roll of a toilet paper, boom, and it's done, and everybody knows it, whether they want to admit it or not. And if they do know it, well, some of them don't, which they're extra asleep, they're in a coma, or worse, they're stuck in the further. But the ones that are either just waking up or about to wake up or in the twilight, are realizing, oh shit, this is gonna unravel and we're gonna spill out into the next one. And if you're not through that door, or if you're not on that platform, you're gonna fall off. But I know I'm gonna be one of the last ones, like I said, last Mohicans, one of the last ones, you know, at the end of it, and holding on and everything, going, I get it, I get it, I get it. Like a total Scrooge moment. So the values that we should embrace is hope, appreciation, patience, simplicity, action-oriented, say what we do and do what we say, not having to prove ourselves, say less, inspiration, a higher perspective, a joy that is infectious, and realize that all of this could only happen now if we're not behind. If it were to happen earlier, we wouldn't appreciate it. It's like we're all reborn with a new attitude of love and extreme purpose for whatever that is for us. I know mine is to heal and to help people see. I am their mirror that reflects them, the best part of themselves. And I have done it a lot where I have set somebody back on their track and reminded themselves who they are, what they can do, and how special they are. Through a dance of patience, love, and acceptance. And I'll leave you with this message. Somebody told me this. They go, stop trying to win the argument and actually win. Stop trying to win the argument and actually win. Just win. Then you won't have to say anything else. Say less. Much love, guys. Thank you.